This episode of MMA Nuts is brought to you by Tire Buyer. Get tires shipped to an installer of your choice. Get 7% off $400 with code MMANUTS7. Wild Alaskan Seafood. Get Alaskan fresh salmon and seafood favorites delivered to your door. Get $15 off with code WILD15. Liquid Web, one of the best hosting providers around. Get 35% off hosting for 3 months with code OCTAGON35. The CBD Distillery, our favorite brand of CBD that helps us relax. Get 25% off, $150 or more with code MMA25. Defense Soap, the world's best soap for wrestlers, jiu-jitsu, and MMA athletes. Use code MMANUTS for 15% off. Hey fans, it's MMA Nuts, episode 458.
458.
My name is Ingo Weigel.
Matt Groth, I'm a show by my fans, for my fans, black line between serious and ridiculous. What's going on? Spider-Man.
Spider-Man, Spider-Man, if you can do it, nobody can.
Hang on. Lost my microphone. I get too agitated there.
As he blows out everyone's eardrums.
Spider-Pig?
I think
Spider-Pig.
Extra tight. Hockey jersey.
It's super hard to keep it on.
That's what she said.
That's right. When she's pegging you.
But I'm bump. Oh.
Yeah.
What kind of shit are you into?
Not that.
Okay.
I just thought I'd throw it out there.
You're the one who
See
put
what
it out
kind of
there.
reaction we'd get.
I mean,
that guy likes it.
That's right.
The guy over there.
You never know. You catch somebody in the right mood.
It could be like Tyson Fury. Apparently he's whacking off 7 times a day. It's not possible. It's not possible.
It's possible.
It's not healthy.
I don't know about that.
It's going to be raw.
You're just rubbing it raw.
Yeah.
Like the 7th time, it's just like powder that comes out.
It's like those, you ever smoked those candy cigarettes as a kid where you blow and the powdered sugar would come out?
Yeah, that's how it is.
like that.
It's just dry.
Zombie jizz.
Nothing happens. Sometimes you just gotta like work out some shit, you know?
7 times worth? You didn't get it in the first 6?
No.
I gotta keep going. Go until it's broken.
7 times a lot? I feel like.
I think 1 a day is plenty. 2 if you're feeling frisky. The hell, man? What the hell?
I'm 40, almost 42 now, so that would be a lot at this age. But you know, like 2 years ago.
Good luck. Good for you,
7
man.
times.
It's
not that many.
too much. It's just too much.
If you just hang
You
out.
gotta draw a line, man.
Where? Where's the line? 2?
2 a day.
Come on. I don't know. Hey, you know where else you gotta draw a line?
Oh. What?
On this UFC coming up this weekend.
Yeah, what's going on?
Well, I'm curious who's out. I know we said there's gonna be, there's gonna be like, I'm guessing 1.2 million buy rate.
You gonna backtrack now?
I think I might have to backtrack. I'm not feeling a very hyped event. There's not much going on around this whole, there's not a lot of marketing. There's one good fight, really. I'm going to go ahead and say 750 is where we're
I
at.
think you're still high, but
Really?
I'm going to stick with my 500. I agree. It's been the quietest it's ever been for a Conor McGregor fight.
It's almost like they don't want to sell pay-per-views.
And yeah, you're right. I'm not going to lie. And this is like the exact opposite card of what Dana White always sold us on. He always said, you know, we want to be different than boxing. Boxing is always, we're going to give you one good fight and a bunch of shitty fights. And what happens is the one fight isn't good, so we're always going to give you an awesome card.
Not the case.
Not since ESPN started. There's been like a awesome card on paper. I mean, they can always deliver because you have great fights, but you never know. It's like, I want to be sold before the fights and not just like tuning in to hope we're going to get a good event. Yeah. And at the end of the day, is Conor versus Cowboy a great fight? Not really. It's you know you're gonna get a stand-up war, but we'll save the details for a little bit later.
Yes, but I think the marketing standpoint on that fight is great because you got Conor, the people's champ, and then you have Cerrone, the people's champ, and you have Conor, the crazy person,
right,
who's been all over everywhere. So he brings marketing. The fight will sell, but yeah, 750 is what I'm guessing.
Okay. Let's see if my internet's working.
There's been a lot of shit that's happened into the lead up on this too. So can I talk to you a little bit about a comment Conor made regarding his last fight against Khabib?
Yep.
Apparently, he says he was drinking all through training camp and drinking the week of the fight. He said he got some kind of, and I quote,
hepatitis.
I
hanging
had
out
this
with
venom in me or
barbed
something,
wire.
he says. I don't know why. I had people holed up in a hotel from that part of the world. I would ring them and arrange a fight. So they'd come from the hotel down to the gym and have a full-blown fight. No head guard. A fight I'd win. We'd have a war, and then I'd win and knock the guy out, and then I'd go off and celebrate, and then I'd come back in 3 days after the bar. So, I mean, how much truth do you think there is to this? Do you think
There's probably some.
you probably got a little bit of a drinking problem? Something?
Well, if you start your own whiskey brand, I'm sure, like, even on the Conan O'Brien show, he was doing shots of that with Conan, and I think at the press conference, he was doing a shot with Dana White and offering Habib one. There's probably a little bit
Habib
of
doesn't
truth.
drink. I think he's Muslim,
No,
right?
right.
Yes.
But
No devil juice for
I
the
mean,
Muslims.
people were joking around, like, fucking John Jones did all this cocaine before the Alex Gustafsson fight. He still won. What kind of fucking champ is Conor McGregor if he can't do a little
Pussy.
drinking? Yeah. Pussy!
Suck it up, man.
Yeah.
I don't think drinking helps your cardio.
I don't think it helps anything. It's gonna fuck your metabolism up, and it's not good.
It helps me do
for
the
sure.
show.
Well, it's not good for anything except
Yeah.
hanging out and shooting shit.
Beer is good. We like beer
Yeah.
sometimes.
But it's just excuses. I don't want to see that fight again, and I don't think he's gonna get that fight because if Habib doesn't sign a contract, he's not gonna get that fight. And if
No.
Habib's the title owner, you're SOL.
As in,
You're
not
out of
going to
luck.
fight.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And I think the next fight is going to be the Jorge Masvidal fight.
That makes
for the
sense.
BMF title. Because Conor really wants that.
If he gets past Cerrone.
Right. Well, I'll save it. So the other thing, let's stick on this Conor Cowboy thread until we
Exhausted thoroughly.
yeah, talked about the fight. So you remember Conor has that weird walkout shirt?
Mm-hmm.
So he's got a line of, it looks like at least a pair of shoes coming out from Reebok that are like the Conor McGregor shoes, and possibly
green?
a line of clothes. They should be, hence the patch here. Here's his commercial from Reebok. I can't play the volume because they'll probably shut us down, but I will show the commercials. So this is how it ties to the shirt, and these are the new shoes that they're putting out.
They look all right.
And it looks like if you buy the shoes, you get a little figure with the shoes too.
We should buy a pair of shoes. Can we buy a pair?
They're $120 bucks.
Oh, wow. That's never mind. They don't look, oh, those are pretty darky.
They're black. I have it in another article, but that's where that weird shirt comes from. So
Okay.
I'll see if I can find.
$120 shoes for
Yeah, I
shoes.
mean it's kind of fucked up because if
Sketchy.
you look at here, the touchscreen doesn't like to be touched sometimes.
Hey, these things happen in MMA.
Like I think you get that figurine with the shoe, and there's better pictures of the shoe down lower. So that's what the shoe looks like. It's
Cool.
black with the
Orange.
kind of translucent orange.
Not bad.
I mean, for a Reebok shoe,
Mm-hmm.
and you get what that little figure looks like.
Cool.
too.
For $120.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm not paying $100 for shoes.
If it comes in a box that's collectible, that might be worth checking out. Put it next to your proper 12.
Yeah. Ooh, I do like the line down the middle.
That's pretty cool.
That's different. And there's a lot of fucking traction.
Uh-huh.
Just going that way.
Yeah. One-way traction. Only way is forward, man.
That's how he plays touch button in park.
Uh-huh.
You got to get your traction on. And then Cerrone, he's got a can of Budweiser coming out with
Yeah, I
his
saw that.
picture on it, and I'm gonna put the picture up courtesy of Brett Okamoto. Where it also says brewed and canned for Cowboy fans on the white, and it says like Cowboy Cerrone, and then it lists like his all-time records and shit. So I guess the fight week, this whole week in Las Vegas, you buy Budweiser, here's the can you're getting. That's pretty fucking
Only in
cool.
Vegas?
Yeah,
We,
unfortunately. I mean, I'm sure if we want a can, we can get one sent out here.
yeah. Put it on the set. Be cool.
Buy it.
Yeah. For $1?
Like a note.
$2?
Where can I get a can of Budweiser? What was that company? Was it Drizzly? That would.
Yeah.
That's where we got the proper 12 from because it was sold out. I think I can probably.
Drizzly it?
Drizzly a 6-pack of said Budweisers.
Sweet.
Mental note.
I can drink 5 and we can keep one. Not. Keep the whole 6-pack.
Yeah,
I don't even want to drink
I don't remember ever drinking that back in the day. Keystone.
Well, it's so much better.
Well, it's like the 30-pack for $6 or something. Right? By Cerrone.
You gonna buy Donald Cerrone?
Yes.
Sweet.
$10.
If he loses, it might
all
be worth
mine.
only $7.
And then Conor McGregor, when he did the interview with Ariel Helwani, I heard a little part of it. He was talking about how much he made for some of the fights. He said he made $50 million for the Nurmagomedov fight.
Whoa!
And he's gonna make $80 million for the Cerrone fight. So I gotta ask you, do you believe that these numbers are correct?
No way. How's he gonna make $80 million?
Right. It's not. I don't think it's possible. I think he added a zero. I think he made $5 million for the Nurmagomedov fight and maybe $8 million for the Cerrone fight. It's just some of the people that were looking at the antitrust lawsuit the UFC had to release all the financial numbers.
Yeah.
And they said it's no fucking way possible that he made that amount of money.
No, I don't see that.
So I don't know why he's saying that, but
maybe he's just trying to look cool. It's like, I made $80 million on this fight.
it's not even fathomable.
So even if they sell, let's say they sell 2 million pay-per-views. Are you telling me? Are you telling me that if they sell 2 million pay-per-views?
2 million
Uh-huh.
times 65. That's a big number.
That's 130 million. But they're going to pay him 80 million of that?
But you got to remember, the UFC doesn't get that money.
No.
That's ESPN.
I don't know.
ESPN pays them whatever the amount is per event now. And they may get a chunk, I would imagine, after a certain level. Then the UFC probably splits revenue. But they've already invested a ton of money. There's no fucking way he's getting that amount.
No way.
No way.
Maybe 8. I could see 8.
Yeah. It's doable. He's adding a zero on for effect. So there's that. And then let's talk about the fight itself.
Okay.
Donald Cowboy Cerrone versus Conor McGregor.
Well, we were talking before we started. I watched the lead-up episodes. I think it's episode 2.
Yeah, they said a 30-second mark.
And episode 2, Cerrone looks a little limpy on his leg.
Yeah?
There might be something wrong with his leg.
It's a little jacked
That's
up.
concerning to me.
It is. He said he addressed it in one of the press conferences, saying he tweaked something, kicking the pads, but he's okay. He'll be all right.
Said every bad.
He's like, I knew you guys were gonna see that and say something about it. I'm all right. Like, I think everybody goes into a fight somewhat injured, so this is par for the course, right?
Sketchy.
Why is it sketchy?
I just think it's sketchy.
Maybe he's faking a limp.
That'd be
Plus,
the
this is security, so he can bet more on himself.
Ah, smart move. All right, you want to talk about the fight?
Yeah. First round, Conor McGregor knockout. 1 minute, 2 seconds.
Yeah, it's hard for me to argue against that because there's a couple things happening here. So you got Cerrone, who's notoriously a slow starter. And there was a really cool, I forgot, I don't know, I couldn't find it again. I watched it earlier in the week where he talks about his mental thing. Did you watch that?
No.
Leading up to the fight, the crazy thoughts that go in his head, and how he has all this anxiety leading up to the fight.
Yeah.
And like until the bell rings, basically, it's like all this weird shit going on in his head. And he says a lot of fighters apparently have.
It's weird. It's a lot of the fighters are scared going into the fights.
Yeah, I don't think that's bad. I think that's pretty normal. And then they do it anyways because they're crazy. And then as soon as they start, everything's okay. So there's like a lot of anxiety, but we know that he's a slow starter. And Conor is very precise and very much a quick starter. So that kind of works against itself. Not, I don't know, Cowboy's tough, but he can't take that much punishment.
He's not durable. That's the problem. Not at this stage, because his body is super weak.
Yep.
And Conor, like, who did he do that to? It was Nate Diaz when he worked the body on him, right? Remember, he was doing leg kicks and those fucking straight kicks to the body to fucking try to wear him down.
Yeah.
And if you start tagging Cerrone in the body, he's gonna get him up a little bit.
Conor's faster, more precise. I would say the better stand-up striker. I don't see this ending any other way other than a KO by Conor. I don't know if it's a minute and 2 seconds, you said?
Yeah.
Maybe I'm going to say like a minute and a half. Maybe 2. I think Cerrone is going to be excited, and once they start banging, he's going to go crazy. He's just going to let it loose, and Conor's way too precise for him to stand and bang with, so to speak.
Mm-hmm.
So
and Cerrone said, yeah, I can go out there and take him down and probably submit him, which more than likely he could. He said, but I like to fucking fight, so I'm going to probably stand up and fucking trade.
Yeah.
So, to his detriment, and I appreciate that, because I don't think anybody wants to see a fucking grappling match between these two. You want to see them stand and trade it out. And
I thought Conor was the best at ground game.
Well, there's debate. There's a lot of debate on that, because it's how often have you seen Conor grapple when he's fresh? Never.
No.
It's always when he's gassed out.
Yeah.
When you're gassed out, you're pretty much a white belt at that point. So,
yeah. True.
I just don't see, and especially for Cerrone, like, would you consider this a big fight, right? And
he tends to choke in big fights.
How does he fare? It's not good.
This is probably the biggest fight of his career, and he's going to make the most money he's ever made, probably.
Yeah. And there's weird respect between the two, because Conor doesn't have this normal animosity. Like, he has a weird respect. Like, he's a family man, I'm a family man, I'm coming from a different area in my life now. So there's not all this hate going into the fight.
I'm telling you, he's turning to the good side.
Right.
He's going to mess with all of us. He's going to become the good guy.
Until the next alleged rape allegation comes out.
There's that.
He's only got 2.
Is it John Jones good guy? Is that
maybe. But I feel like he's going to have a baker's dozen before his career is over.
Probably.
Unfortunately. Yeah. And like a couple baby mamas on the side, you know.
Maybe.
So I think we're both in agreement. We'll get the Magic 8 Ball and the rest of the predictions out later this week. But
I would like to be proven wrong. I wouldn't be unhappy if Cowboy Cerrone knocks out Conor. It wouldn't make me upset.
No, I just don't see how it's possible. And maybe that's when it happens, is when you don't see it possible. Yeah. Maybe that's when it happens.
Good.
I just don't know how he could, unless he does. If he goes stand-up wise, I just don't see it.
Ring rust.
He just fought Nurmagomedov last year, right?
Ring rust.
Ring rust is true.
He had a baby, didn't he?
Yeah. I think he had a daughter at some point, right?
So he had daughter rust.
But they both are doing this family shit. I don't like the kids in the arena. I don't like the kids in the cage. I don't even like the fucking kid talk at all. Like, we're here to fight. I'm here to fuck you up, all right?
Yeah.
Keep your kids out of this equation.
I like it.
So, all right, let's get out of that. We're in, out, done on that.
All right.
What else you got?
All right, so in weirdest news of the week, Anthony Pettis planning to sue USADA, claiming that a drug test bottle cut his hand prior to UFC 241.
Are they using plastic or glass? Like, how does this happen?
Plastic, apparently.
And he just, like, sliced his shit?
Uh-huh.
It said, what was it, like an hour before the fight, they're giving him something. Like, why would you give a fighter something he has to struggle with? Like, there should be no struggle in whatever you have to do. Just maybe someone opens the cup for you and they're like got their back to, like they're holding the cup behind. I don't know. Aren't they watching you piss in the cup?
Yes, they are.
So why the fuck isn't he holding?
Who would want that job too? I got to look at dicks all day pissing in cups. What a job.
You get paid gay as fuck.
Does that pay a lot?
I don't know.
I mean, if it pays a lot, I might do it. But
hey, whatever.
I'm okay with it.
But shouldn't the tester be holding the cup? Like,
maybe
if
you gotta holding the dick.
Right. Let me just hold that for you. You know what? Do you want me to clean that off for you? Yeah. Let me just put that in my mouth. That'll get it clean. They're very sanitary.
Sanitary. Yeah.
But yeah. And then how do they fix it? I thought there was the option of stitches or glue, and he chose the glue.
Yeah.
And how is that even legal? If you suffer a cut before your fight, they just fucking let me just sewer glue that shit. Mm-hmm. Wink, wink. And I think they said Duke Rufus told him, don't take the fight now.
Yeah.
Pull out.
Yeah.
So I wonder if some of the problem with Anthony Pettis is Duke Rufus. Because remember all the times that there's the quitting in the corner? Mm-hmm. He's like, I don't know if it's 1 or 2 fights. If you have 1, might as well be 10 in my book.
Yeah.
You don't quit. You just don't. Uriah Faber. That's all.
You think Duke doesn't have control of his fighter? Is that what you're saying?
No, he does, because he made him take the water bottle that one time. Remember?
Yeah.
He's like, I'm not fucking pouring water in your mouth.
I think that was his brother.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, maybe he hasn't earned the respect then.
Ah.
Like, you piss in your own cup. I'm not holding the cup for you, motherfucker.
What the fuck?
You hold your own
Let me wheeze
dick.
the juice.
What the fuck, man?
What are you doing? I'm milking.
I'm on the Wheaties box, not you, Mr. Rufus. I'm the man. I was the title holder. I'm the Showtime kick. Look at my back. Showtime. Okay. Not anymore, motherfucker. You're a quitter.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know.
Spitters are quitters, all right? Spitters
The
are
hand may have
quitters.
been cut, but it didn't affect the fact that he got his face beat in. So.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how much that changed the complexion of the fight. I'll give him a 2% degradation in performance, but he's still losing. And I would like to see how this plays out, because I feel like he's going to get paid.
He should get paid.
Because you can't fuck up a fighter. He's doing what you're required. He could probably sue the UFC too.
Yeah, because fuck USADA. I hope he wins a lot, millions.
Yeah, let's guess. Like, what's the paycheck on that? Because he lost the fight.
$65,000.
He lost a win bonus.
Oh.
And potential, I don't know, better fights afterwards. Because if you win your fight, you're gonna get a better fight.
$1.2 million.
Okay, fair. I agree. I like where you're going, good sir. $1.2 million. Yes.
Wow, this has gone to my head.
What's that?
This beer.
Great. That's what it's all about.
I have to pee. Can I pee on the show in my beer that opens with the? Oh, there's more in here. It's like Christmas in July. It has a giant pee hole. Maybe that's why. Maybe that's why they made it so big, so you can pee in it.
Just big enough to get my package in.
Barely.
Yeah.
I don't fit.
Right. It just doesn't.
What else?
I don't know. I can go if you want.
Yeah, I think I might have to go mountains.
For now.
For now.
Okay, so Jorge Masvidal, he was on Submission Radio. He had this to say. He said, well, they've said this about me, that I resurrect fighters and then I retire them again. So I wouldn't mind if GSP jumped on that campaign. In all honesty, as a competitor, I want to fucking break his face.
GSP?
Yes.
Yes.
I want to go out there and give him everything I got. But I respect the time that he's done, that he took, and I don't know how many years off, came back, beat Bisping for the legitimate middleweight title. Dude's a stud. He's a fucking animal, bro. I would put everything into my being, into my soul, to end this individual, because he's that good. He's the type of fighter this shit would require a nice training camp, isolation away from the world, and just focus on the task.
Okay.
Just day in, day out, because he's a hell of a competitor. I'm not taking a back seat to nobody in this division, so I would love it. So who wins in a fight between Masvidal and GSP?
Oof.
And let's first off count the rounds. Are we going to do a 3-round or 5-round?
I think it's a 5-rounder, and I think GSP
tough.
wins by decision.
Oof.
I think he jabs the shit out of him and takes him down a lot. I don't think Masvidal can get his hands on him.
A flying knee.
Nah.
KO.
I don't think so.
4 seconds.
I don't think that's going to happen. GSP is not just going to shoot in. He's going to set up with the jab, keep him at bay. Remember Josh Koscheck? He fucking ruined that guy's career with that jab.
Mm-hmm.
5 rounds of jabbing.
It's stiff as fuck.
Yeah,
it's
dong,
stiff.
dong, dong. It's like George Foreman-like.
Yeah. What's that, the telephone pole?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
It's terrible. I don't see Masvidal being able to get off on GSP like he does on most
He couldn't,
guys.
because age is creeping up, so speed is going to be a little bit of a factor.
But Matt, I tell you, I am very
You're
proud of
cooking
my
the
performance.
pizza.
I am making the performance the best I can do.
That may be your worst GSP ever.
Probably.
That's awesome.
I'm not the GSP. It's been a while. I haven't heard his...
Nah, he's been out of the
I
limelight.
am not impressed by your performance.
I like Masvidal's chances. I like him more in a 3-round fight. I think a 5-round fight is going to be difficult, but if Masvidal dedicates himself like that, oof.
Terrible.
I love it. I kind of want to see that fight, and I think Masvidal deserves this kind of shit because he's got choices now. He's got the BMF title. He could get a Conor McGregor fight. He's working for a GSP fight here.
Is that the bigger money fight?
I think the Conor fight is, because if Conor wins, then he'll get some more heat. I feel like he's like it's too quiet, and if he gets a fucking devastating KO and they plaster that shit all over ESPN and all the other sources, and then his hype starts building up, I feel like he's fucking down here again.
Way down.
Like when he started his career. And
he's going to have to win in spectacular fashion and start barking like a little dog.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because I feel like if he wants to fight Masvidal, he's going to start shit talking.
Of course.
And then we'll get some good fucking smack between the two.
And
maybe that's part of the problem with the Cerrone fight is that there's no animosity.
Yeah.
So there's like no heat and no promotion, no nothing. Just $65. Let's go.
Mm-hmm. Print it.
Yeah. Like, what? What are we doing here? Just stealing from the people. So.
Yes. That's every time.
I would take Masvidal in a fight against GSP. That's it.
I like GSP's chances.
Okay. Fair enough. What else you got?
Last story.
Yep.
Thiago Alves testing free agency waters after UFC release. But that's not the thing I want to talk to you about. Because I saw the photo, and he looks a little tiny.
He looks like he's in 7th grade.
He's a little tiny.
Mr. Johnny Steroid.
Remember when we saw him here in Chicago against Josh Koscheck, speaking of the devil?
Yeah.
Just whacking the leg kick. Thud, thud.
The sound going through the entire arena.
It was terrible. But, I mean, this is the post-USADA era.
Yeah, I don't like it. And you know where he would probably have fun? PFL.
Okay.
Go for that $1 million. I don't know what weight class he's going to try.
135.
Yeah, that's what it looks like. Unless he has the HIV, because he's looking a little slim Jims.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
Terrible.
You go back on the sauce, like Belfort, Vitor, TRT.
Let me see if I can find an old picture. Thiago Alves.
Oh, jeez.
So there's that. And
that one right there. You're right on him. Where he's got his arms out.
Which one? This one?
That one.
Stark difference, eh? Look at that.
A little bit. That's when you could wear your own shorts.
Yeah. He's much larger.
Look at those delts and those traps.
Now?
And those abs. that looks exactly like Vitor Belfort when he was off of the testosterone. His first fight after that, horrid.
Deflated.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
Makes me sad.
Like, I think maybe I should go into this conspiracy again. But I think the UFC is trying to kill the UFC.
Maybe.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So then the Fertitas can buy it on that cheap.
They're going to buy it back for $12.
Fuck, when we sell it for $4 billion, right? And then you just destroy the product, and then it's worth what?
$10 million.
Yeah, and then they buy back in, build it up again, destroy it slowly. It's
a good strategy.
Well, these guys are fucked. like, how are you gonna get your money? How are you gonna get your $4 billion out of it now?
I don't know.
I forgot what the ESPN deal is.
ESPN's got lots of ducats.
True. Well, they got that Disney money, right?
They do.
Yeah. That's like half the money in the world or something. I don't know. It's like lots.
No, Apple has half the money in the world. I think they have more than Disney. But Disney has a third of the money in the world.
And they own like all the movies, right?
Yes.
Unfortunate.
You know what I'm thinking about right now?
What?
I'm not gonna lie. Ramen noodles. It's weird. I don't know why.
Are you in college?
I don't know. I just for some reason like.
Did you eat those a lot in college?
Yes, I did. But for some reason right now I'm like,
fun.
it's the right time of I don't know. I'm like, I wish I had some.
You better look at your fasting now.
Why?
So you don't fucking eat.
I might have to.
Or take your shirt off, look at yourself in the mirror and go, is this what you want? Do you want to keep going down this path? No.
Yes, I do.
I want to be straight as an arrow. Or you can look at Megan Anderson saying, hello.
Oh, see what I'm saying? I said this previously.
I see something.
You see nipples. She's got dark brown nipples.
She's got like a pearl necklace around her wrist.
She needs to have one around her neck.
Sure.
Yeah.
She's trying to win for 2020. She won for 2019 for you.
She did. I liked
that one pick.
I was a big fan. Big fan.
We into Ask the Nuts already?
I guess so.
All right, fair enough.
I'm gonna pee my pants.
You can go pee.
No, I can wait.
Now I'm gonna just stretch it out.
I'll just pee right here. Just gonna go. Ah.
Just wear a diaper.
My laptop's gonna start smoking.
Piss in a can. Like go somewhere. Ari Shaffir. He does it during the Rogan podcast.
Why does he piss in a can?
Because he doesn't want to go to the bathroom that's like 10 steps away. So he just gets up and pees in a bottle or something while they're doing the podcast right in front of everybody.
Why?
Like, what are you, weird? Like, don't do this.
Definitely weird.
Don't do this.
A bottle wouldn't hold me though. He must have a small.
Yeah,
bladder.
I'm always afraid. I don't know if I've
It's
ever
not
done it. I'm just afraid. Like, what happens if you've gone past that point of the bottle's full and I gotta keep going?
Happens every time.
I don't take that chance.
You gotta
Why
squeeze it
take
up.
that chance?
Well, that's why I don't pee in bottles.
Right. So, MMA Fighting had posted this one. They said, which UFC champion will remain champion by the end of 2020?
Okay.
So, flyweight Henry Cejudo, we're going to start with the men.
No.
He gave up his title, and I forgot who he's fighting. Benavidez and some other pie. It doesn't matter. They're going to fight for the vacant belt. Bantamweight, you have Henry Cejudo. Featherweight, Volkanovski. Lightweight, Nurmagomedov. Welterweight, Usman. Middleweight, Adesanya. Light heavyweight, Jones. And heavyweight, Miocic. So, out of those guys, who do you think's holding it by the end of the year?
Jones.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought you said he was going to lose in his next 1 or 2 fights.
Yeah, but I changed my mind.
Oh, this is that reverse where everything he says is the opposite.
Exactly.
See, I'm onto his little
I'm
games.
trying to say Jones will keep it, so hopefully he'll lose it.
Okay.
Yes.
The only people I'm going with, Cejudo, Usman, and Adesanya. I think everyone else is losing. I think Volkanovski's losing. I think Nurmagomedov's either going to lose or retire, because I thought he said he was only going to do 2 or 3 more fights. Jones is losing. Miocic is losing. Heavyweight, it's a fucking crapshoot. I mean, good luck trying to hold that title. I hope Cormier beats him. I really do. I don't know if they've made that fight official yet. Fuck. Takedowns and throwdowns. And then on the women's side, I don't think any of those bitches are losing. And I say that with all due respect.
Bitches.
And more so Shevchenko. I don't think anybody's beating her.
Probably not. That's a tough one.
Yeah, she is
World beater.
devastating. I think out of if I got to pick a woman that's going to lose a fight, I'd say Nunes. I think she could be the most.
Yeah.
She looked vulnerable against Jermaine Duran to me, but the ground game is where Nunes just
Question mark.
fucked her over because she just took her down, and Jermaine had nothing to offer off the ground, but Jermaine was winning the stand-up. So someone can beat her, but a lot of the women have moved on. Kat Zingano, where are you? She beat her. She's not in UFCs anymore. She's in Bellator's. And then Cyborg is fighting Julia Budd in a couple weeks. Not this weekend, but I think next weekend. So that should be good.
Okay.
Good fight for Cyborg.
Yeah.
Cyborg. A little saucy, hopefully. A little saucy. I hope that happens. Do you think she will?
Be saucy? For sure.
Get all jacked up.
Why wouldn't she be saucy?
Like Vitor?
More.
More! I like this. Like, who's her friend?
Pajares?
No.
No, Cyborg, the other Cyborg?
No, the other chick that, Gabby Garcia.
Yeah, even I like that.
Okay. And I think she slimmed down because she was starting to look hot again.
Gabby Garcia?
Yeah. Because there was a point where she gets off this. Listen, brother. Hear me now, believe me
I gotta
later.
Google this.
Look her up if my internet's working. Gabby Garcia hot. There's a slimmed down version of her where she's still ripped, but it's the face. Everything got thinner.
Oh,
Look at
I typed
Google
Gabby
images.
Garcia hot. It says the first thing is Gabby Garcia hot Mexican slut does anal.
Hey now,
That's
are you
not,
looking at my Google
that's
searches
not what I'm
history?
looking for. I'm looking for. Oh, it's because I'm with a Y. Okay, Gabby Garcia, hot.
It's GABI.
8 best Gabby Garcia images. Let's see,
Here we go. Now we're in a competition.
dude.
This one.
No,
You're not into that?
no,
You're out of your mind.
I am not. That's disgusting. She looked like a man.
maybe I'm into dudes. Now you're shaming me.
I'm not shaming you.
Because I like a thick woman.
You can be. It's not thick. That's a manly looking woman.
Well, I would say this version of her is. That's thicker than what I found. But she's thinner than that picture.
I guess.
Or she's working. She posted, I think it was on her Twitter, where she said, 2020, this is what I'm working for. I don't know.
I just don't. I can't.
You're afraid of these
giant, manly-looking women?
A 220-pound woman that's stronger than myself?
No thanks. I like my women to be petite.
Yeah, I don't like that picture. This is going to be hard to replicate because I'm not going to remember.
That's better than what you showed me.
No way. You're out of your mind.
That's better. That's an improvement.
All right. We'll agree to disagree.
Fine. Either way, I'm not fucking her, ever.
Okay, well, along these lines, Jared Christensen asks, he says, do male to female transgender athletes on hormones still have an advantage? If so, what's the future of competition?
Yes, they do. You get the body mechanics. We talked about this many times. You're a man at the core. Men have different body mechanics. We're naturally stronger. We're naturally more dense. It doesn't work. You can't do it. Not fair.
No. And at the end of the day, you got to compete with it. You got to look at shit on a chromosome level. Mm-hmm. Are you XX or XY?
Yes.
And that's where you compete.
Or
period.
Or YY.
Yeah. It doesn't matter.
Can you be YY?
You can be whatever you want. But that is how they need to, and that's how you decide which bathroom you use.
Oh, I like the unisex bathrooms. I'm a big fan of those.
Hey, whatever. I like the shit next to a woman.
Fine.
I don't even care anymore. I'll shit next to anybody. Okay. As long as I have a divider.
Okay.
This is my world. My space.
All right.
I'm making business happen.
Blowing it out.
In my orifice or in my office. Whatever it takes, Singo. Whatever it takes.
It's getting weird.
Is it?
Yeah, a little bit.
I don't know. I used to not like taking a shit in public. It
Really?
bother me. Now I don't give a fuck.
No,
but I still have a problem if there's 3 stalls, don't use the fucking middle one.
That's an asshole move.
Like, because then you're inviting someone to shit next to you.
The 2 outside ones.
Yeah. There's rules.
A lot of men don't follow that.
No. Because those are the ones that like the
Trying to do a little reach under.
Yeah. Like, what are you doing? I'll shit on your hand, brother.
Stick your hand on there. You're going to get chopped off.
Yeah. That should be the rule. There should be a machete in case of emergency break. Yeah, motherfucker! He stuck his hand under. No questions asked. It's like a stand your ground rule in the fucking stall.
Yes.
People would respect you and understand that, and I think it will held up in a court of law.
Yes.
Enrico Machado will close it out. It's time. Pound sign nuts rule. Pound sign Matt Rape Train. Pound sign Ingo Sugar Daddy. I'll give you a couple triple fists of fury. Today I want to ask you guys some existential, how do you say that word?
Existential.
Thank you. I'm very bad with my pronunciations. And philosophical questions. That was close. I almost got
That's
that
a
one.
good one.
What is the meaning of a good life? A good life.
Health. I think is the most important thing. If you have your health, everything else.
Fuck like a champ, check out early.
Those are like opposing, but okay. I can get. I can get.
Fuck like a champ. So you can't fuck like a champ anymore, and then check out.
Okay. Okay.
60.
I'm with you. No, like 92. I'm planning on fucking when I'm like 90.
That's fine.
That's my goal. I want to go out fucking.
That's probably the best for you.
102.
The worst for her.
Nah, it's fine.
Yeah, because I sometimes I believe this whole world just revolves around yourself, and everybody else is just an actor in your world.
That's right.
Is it more important to be respected or liked?
I think respected is better.
Yeah, because I don't give a fuck if anybody likes me. Like,
yeah.
I want to be who I am. You either like me or you don't like me.
Yeah.
You know?
I think if you're doing your job properly in life, there's going to be people who hate you. It's just
That's just how it goes.
That's how it goes.
And you can't worry about it.
No.
Like the people that say, I fucking hate you, And your internet videos, I wish you were dead by 2020. Or what was it? The end of 2019. Thank you, good sir. We're still alive.
Yes, we are. Barely.
Yeah.
But we're making it happen.
Barely. Have we become less happy in this age of technology?
Have I?
Just in general. Have we become less happy in this age?
No,
of
I think
technology?
I'm more happy because I figured out a way to keep that at bay at times. I think overall, though, the general public is definitely dependent on their devices and very anxious in general because of said devices.
Yeah, I think it's a serotonin fucking hit. Like,
Yeah.
Am I less happy? I think I actually am less happy with all the technology. I think I was more happy without the technology.
Because you're not whacking off 7 times a day.
Well, yeah,
That's the
access
problem.
to porn is a big problem. But I think people, or at least myself, was more creative back in. I feel like I was funnier before technology devastated our lives than it is now, because there was more creativity going on. I feel like it's fucking dulling us down to some extent.
Could be, yeah,
right?
true.
Am I less happy or more happy? I think I'm actually less now, because it's like you're looking to this fucking thing for instant gratification, and more so the children, like or kids or whatever. They're fucking all over these things.
Mm.
I worry about them and how they interact. Like, that's the bigger problem. You see how these kids interact. It's like they're fucking standing next to each other, fucking texting.
Yep.
Like, you're fucking standing right next to your boyfriend. Talk to him or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Doesn't happen anymore.
No, it's very confusing, and it's a different
sad.
world.
It's
I
a
don't
sad,
understand
sad
it.
world.
I think I'm getting
Sad,
old.
sad
I don't
world.
understand this world anymore. Like, what's going on? Technology. The fucking internet's broken. Yeah.
I see a lot of text. Is there a story coming?
There is.
Okay.
I'm going to take a big sip before I start. This is the MMANUTS Zombie Show. Coming up. I like to have a good drink. Make sure I've poured all my beers.
Having some drinks?
Yeah. So delicious. Did you know Ring is owned by Amazon?
No.
I just found that out today. You would never know, like, how many shadow companies these fucking companies own.
A lot.
I think they're trying to dominate the world.
Probably.
Because I thought I saw a pie chart of everything they're disrupting, and if you have Ring, they're on there. Whole Foods, they're on there. They started their own shipping company.
They did. That's a big thing coming this year.
That's disruptive.
Yes.
And I think they're gone. And music, right? They got their own shit.
Mm-hmm.
You can go down the line. Video, they got their own shit.
Mm-hmm.
Should look in that disruptive. All right. This is MMANUTS Zombie Show. Episode number 3, Amazon's part number 3. Recapping last session. You guys find three beautiful women. Ah, fuck. I didn't look these ladies up. Chanel Preston, Nicolette Shea, and Romy Rain. I think those were the same ladies from last week.
Yeah.
If I remember correctly. If you guys want to check them to remember how they look, go ahead. Those are the same ladies from last week. I remember.
You do?
I could look at my last show.
Oh, Chanel Preston. This is a lot of X-rated shit.
Yeah. Type her name in the images.
Oh, yikes.
Type hot. Oh, Jesus. I'm going to get nothing done. I'm going to start fucking beating the monkey.
Romy Rain.
Yeah, go ahead. Hang on. We're going to get nothing accomplished. Oh, my God. See, this is what happens when I pull up the images and I have to downgrade to try. Can I find some with clothes on?
What's
please?
the last one?
Nicolette Shea.
Yeah, I'm gonna like the first one.
Yeah, that one's too fake.
A lot of booty though. Holy
Yeah.
moly.
So they're in a dead camp that they killed with sexes. Oh, wait. This episode starts with you guys using your seduction skills.
I.e. our cocks.
Yes. Typically you pull it out and
Are you seduced?
Well, this thing's not gonna suck itself.
That's right.
Anyway, so that's your seduction skills, to get the girls to talk. So you put something in their mouth, they're good at talking. You guys eventually bang all three, taking turns. Matt using his aggression and wild sex, like this, like where we're going here. While Ingo uses the Julio style of suave and awesome technique. Nice.
Okay.
Making it happen. Instead of the women stealing or guys' life force, you guys are so powerful that you acquire sex powers from the experience. Now Ingo has the orgasmic inducer, where he can make a woman have an orgasm just by thinking. Narrated by Bruce Buffer, it's time
for the orgasm.
While Matt has the face blaster, nice, where he can deliver a massive facial on a 300-kilometer radius to any woman he wants, narrated by Mike Goldberg. And just like that, it's all over. Nice.
I feel like we need the one guy. It's the facial, the fedor, the facial.
Yeah. The Fedor Emelianenko, Fabio Maldonado, and jizzing all over the octagon. Blah, blah, blah.
He's in rare form, man. Oh my God. He's off the reservation. All right, so you have jizz powers and I have seduction
I got
powers.
300-kilometer ratio. Well, we're going to set my way. I just take it. Hey, Santa Claus. Facial. I hope I can, like, death by facial.
That'd be awesome.
Finish him. Cool. I'm just random people. I'm just going to fly across the country. While I'm flying over, I'm just delivering facials. Boom, 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 boom. What's up, bitches?
Oh, good Lord.
With your newfound powers, the women want to follow you guys. They say the Amazon Queen can only be defeated by a true alpha male. And first, you must defeat the 4 pillars that are the 4 hottest and strongest women in the Amazon camp. With that in mind, and a bad motherfucker attitude, you head out further south to the fortress of the Amazon Queen to defeat her. Continue.
Then we stumble upon the camp with the 4 pillars. And I deliver the Julio mesmerizingness. And while I'm doing that, Matt delivers the facials everywhere.
It's like the NBA's Jam. He delivers the facial.
It's a tag team event, right? They're all like mesmerized, and then the facial.
Like tag team, back again.
Like aliens.
There it is. You know what's funny? I just went through the whole Alien series the other day.
I remember when that came out. It was a ridiculous thing.
And it's unrelenting. Like an unrelenting facial.
Yeah. What a crazy concept. That's a scary movie. And that's all I got for now. What would you like to add?
Unrelenting facial.
Is it like, does a facial crawl?
Like, imagine like a fire hydrant when they like want to clean the streets, how they blow that fucker open, the force behind that. That's the kind of facial I would like to deliver.
Okay.
Like, it's so powerful. Like, you ever
if
see
the head pops right off?
like sometimes where they pop the top off the fire hydrant, or it's a very strong fountain, and you see someone run into it and they jump and then they shoot like 30 feet in the air. That's the kind of firepower I want. Like a fire hose just knocking bitches the fuck over. Like, you're gonna get knocked back like 50 feet
or
when
your
I
head
deliver.
just flies off.
Whatever. Well, not quite that powerful. I want your head still intact, but I want your whole body to be shot back a good 50 feet.
Okay.
Maybe you take a 30-yard loss on a play. Like, Aaron Rodgers taking a 30-yard loss on the play. The facial's been delivered. The payload. He's devastated. Oh man, he's the dream.
Oh jeez.
We're gonna move right along.
Yeah.
Fuck, Marry, Kill, Celebrity Edition number 73, Adult Adventures number 9. Jasmine Tame. She's up to speed. That's up to par.
That is my speed right there. I like it.
Yep. I like that little outfit too.
I like those stockings.
Very nice.
That's very nice.
Rachel Rocks.
She looks dirty. I'm gonna pass.
Ooh.
She looks beat up.
She looks like wife material.
You know.
And then Savannah Stern. She's got a very manly face and a very sweet
Changed my mind. All right, Savannah Stern killed.
Yep,
I'm going to bang the one in the middle and marry the first one. That blonde.
Strike that. Reverse
Good Lord.
Yeah, that's nice. I don't like the gap between the titties.
That's fine.
Too far apart. It's kind of weird.
Because they're fake.
So she gets banged. Rachel gets married, wifed. And that last one, dead as fuck. She's got too much of a manly face. I don't care about the kneecaps. Knowledge. I've got the best knowledge ever for you.
Okay, all right.
I'm pretty sure you've seen this. So apparently Gwyneth Paltrow has a new candle out.
No way.
It's called This Smells Like My Vagina.
Whoa. What does it smell like?
I'll tell you in a second. But it's fucking sold out. It's a $75 candle, sold out. Gwyneth Paltrow. This smells like my vagina.
Is it really?
This is a legit thing. It's from Goop.com. It's her company. Sold out.
Did you buy this for me for my birthday, Matt?
If it was in stock, I would buy it. It's fucking sold out. But they say it's with a funny, gorgeous, sexy, and beautifully unexpected scent. This candle is made with geranium, citrusy bergamot, and cedar absolutes juxtaposed with damask rose and fucking amberette seed to put us in the mind of fantasy, seduction, and a sophisticated warmth. What the fuck are you talking about? It smells like pussy, all right? Pussy smells good. And if you want a candle that smells like Gwyneth Paltrow's vagina, I'll buy it for you, brother.
Thank you.
It's out of stock. I'm waiting. I'm like, please notify me when this is back in stock, because I'll buy that for you. Waiting. I go, fuck how much that thing costs. This is Gwyneth Paltrow's pussy. He likes her. I'll buy it for him.
$75 candle.
I go,
That's crazy.
shit, I'm buying it.
There's no way her pussy smells like that.
It probably doesn't, but good for her. Like,
That's a hell of a
these are
marketing.
things to put out, right?
Yeah. That's a good marketing campaign.
Hell yeah. Hence why it's sold out.
This doesn't work for men. You can't be like, this smells like my dick.
Yeah, it smells like the underside of my
My taint?
yeah, my taint. Halfway between my asshole and my ball sack. Somewhere in there. You don't want that. That's not good for anybody.
No. But vagina?
Yeah.
Perfect.
And sorry. A little off. What do you think about this tattoo? This one didn't quite work out so well for somebody.
What the fuck?
It's like a baby holding the dad's thumb, but when you look at the tattoo,
Looks like a penis.
it looks like a baby holding the man's kick.
That's a little weird.
Kind of pedophile-ish. I don't know if I should end on that. I was debating which way to go with that. Do we go with Gwyneth first?
Quite aroused at this moment in time. I'm wondering, does it really smell like her vagina? I don't think so.
No, I can remember back in the day, I used to dumpster dive. I had to be, I'm going to say 4th grade. And the only way you could find pictures of pussy was if you went in the garbages and you found old Playboys that someone threw out. I once found a Playboy that had a scratch and sniff pussy.
Wow.
Remember when scratch and sniff stickers were
all
in
the
vogue?
rage.
Like, you used to get good grades and the teachers used to give you scratch and sniff stickers. It'll be about 4th grade. And I found a Playboy. It had scratch and sniff pussy. I scratched it. I smelled it. And so I got very confused. Like, I don't know if I like this. And I don't know what this smell is. But I think I should like it. It's kind of like when you drink beer, though, for the first time.
Yes.
You're like, oh, this tastes terrible. And then you slowly acquire a taste for it. So
You
I don't
do.
remember if that's what pussy is.
Sure.
Enjoy.
Wow.
I'm buying that fucking candle.
Oh my
I'm
God.
buying that fucking
She
candle.
bought 10 of them and resold them.
100.
So-
Buy them all.
So,
But Baldra, what if she like has to wipe it on herself before they sell it? Like,
Maybe.
really get that stink going. Maybe you get a pair of soiled panties with it.
now you're talking.
But I need to see her soiling the panties. They need to be numbered. They need to be soiled. They need to
Numbered
be
and
put,
signed.
Put in a package and then
Can they
sealed.
be white panties?
Whatever you want. I'll put that in for you. I know you're an Iron Man, but can you soil a pair of white panties for my buddy and sign it with your fucking stinky pussy candle?
Yeah.
Because we're fans. You'll approve this message. If you want to run for president, we'll vote for you.
Yeah.
Okay, fucking
It should say,
20.
to my friend Ingo,
20.
you're welcome.
Enjoy my stank
Yes.
pussy. Okay.
Wow.
Let's get out.
Okay.
And
on that note,
outdone. Am I even on? Is this thing on?
that has been this week's edition of MMA Nuts. My name is Ingo Weigold.
Matt Griffith. Thanks for playing.